Hey everybody, what is up? This is BaconBurgerKing, and I'd like to welcome you all back to my Let's Play of Mega Man, the original. In the last episode, we took out both Cut and Bomb Man, and in this episode, we are going to start out with, at least in my opinion, one of the hardest robot master levels in the game. This is Guts Man. And by hard, I don't mean the entire level is hard. I mean there's just one specific part. At least, that's what I think. I don't know what you guys think, but personally, this is right about the part, actually. So we have to wait for these green little elevators to show up, and we have to hop between them. And where the rails are just not there, the platform dips off. And if you're standing on the platform when it dips off, you die. And you fall really fast for some reason as Mega Man. Thankfully, I made quick work of it. These head guys are really obnoxious. They're good enemies, though. I like them. I don't think they ever really return after this game. I wonder why. Now we're going to see something kind of weird. It's a weird variation of the Hammer Joes that throw wrenches at you. Okay. A good strategy with them is to just slowly inch your way towards them so that you can dodge the arc. Because whenever you step closer to them, their throwing arc gets higher and higher. So you can dodge them a little bit, but it's not easy. Another annoying thing about this game is that they really try to screw you with the spikes, at least in this level, too. Nope, couldn't. I forgot that this isn't Mega Man 2, because, in Mega Man 2, if you pause while you're, like, in the air, it totally stops your momentum, like, it brings it to a halt. But in this game, you just, like, fly straight down. It's really weird. You know what else is really weird? The fact that these enemies exist, and I don't like them. I really don't like these, like, big eye enemies. They might actually be slightly more annoying than, the Sniper Joes, because at least they go down fairly easily if you can actually manage to shoot them at the right time. These little metoid things are really not that hard. Bomb Man's weapon. This is Guts Man, and, he's about to meet his weakness. Now, what his main method of attacking is jumping up and down, and throwing rocks at you once they fall down. What you want to do is not be on the ground when he jumps, because then you can't jump over his stuff. Please blow him up. Thank you. All right, I thought I was gonna die there. A lot of people prefer to go to Guts Man first, or just in general, they prefer to kill him with the regular Buster, just because you don't have to pray to God that he'll jump in the area of your bomb when it's ready to go off. I usually just like to use bomb, because I tend to actually get pretty lucky with having him blow up. So, that's half of the 6 Robot Masters down. We're gonna move on to Elec Man. Now, I said I was going to bring up my favorite level theme in the game. Well, here it is, and it's a weird one for me to say that's my favorite, so just listen to it for a bit. Now, if that sounds familiar to you in the slightest, either A, you know something about Mega Man, or B, you're into pretty decent music, and I respect that. So, pretty much the story behind this song is that the main part of the song, you know, the one that you're hearing right now, the da-na-na-na, that part, that was totally ripped off from a Journey song, Faithfully to be exact. Something I'd like to mention, because I'm going to be doing it again here, bombs are really tend to be pretty useless in this game, except for like against Guts Man and these enemies. If you don't want to waste weapon energy, because you can kill these guys with Cut Man's ability, you can just blow him up with the bomb. And that's actually one of the reasons why I think that this is actually one of... I mean, I like all the Mega Man games that I've played to an extent, but I feel like Mega Man 1 holds up pretty damn well, especially considering that it's the first. And a large part of that is because of the versatility of the weapons. At least as far as all the Mega Man games I've played so far, which is 1 through 6 and 10 at the time of recording this. At least that's main series wise. But out of all... Alright, I'll get back to explaining that in a moment. This is the staple of the Mega Man series that nobody likes. The disappearing block puzzles. Pretty much, you have to time your jumps, you have to memorize exactly where the blocks are. You have to time your jumps so that you can jump across them and not fall. In this game, they're not so bad, for the most part. In future Mega Man games, though, they can be a huge pain in the ass. So, just a quick warning for now. They're not so bad yet, but just you wait. A little bit of treacherous platforming right there, and... another weird thing, like, we have these weird, alien ship things that will shoot at you a whole bunch if you come into their line of sight and you don't take them out quick enough. And we have these annoying electrical beams that'll do quite a bit of damage if you get hit by them, so do your best to avoid those. It's a huge part of Elec Man's level is patience. Now, you see this thing right here. On my first playthrough of this game, or first attempted playthroughs, like, it was like... I said that really weird, and I apologize. My first 2 or so playthroughs of this game, I didn't know what this was. You know what this is? 100% necessary. Yes, you need Gutsman's weapon, or Elec Man's weapon, actually, to get this, the magnet beam. It is 100% necessary to beat the game. Like, I'm not saying that it'll really... I'm not just saying that because it's, like, something that you want to go out of your way to get. You literally, if you have any hopes of beating this game, you have to go out of your way to get this weapon. On the plus side, though, this is one of Mega Man's coolest weapons, in my opinion, because it's not a weapon. It makes platforms for you, which I think that's really cool, especially in a platformer, just a weapon that will make extra platforms for you. And you can use this in a variety of ways to take, like, some little shortcuts. If you want to avoid certain enemies, like the big eyes, you can actually use that effectively to jump over them, assuming they don't do their big jump, which I'll actually show off in a little bit. A little other thing I'd like to point out for this game is that for its time, these graphics were absolutely incredible. Like, just like all the detail put in, like the little electrical flickerings that happen in the some of those tiles up there. It's really cool. You can use the magnet beam in quite a few ways, and I really love it. Despite the fact that it'll annoy the hell out of people in the first stage that isn't a Robot Master stage, but no spoilers, even though this game is like 25 plus years old at this point. So anyways, this actually relates to the magnet beam. One thing that I feel like this game has over all the other classic series Mega Man games that I've played is the fact that every single weapon is really, really unique from one another. Each one serves its own purpose and can be used both in combat and, like, defensively, and sometimes even in, like, puzzle solving, quote-unquote puzzle solving, or just, like, to assist you in getting through levels. Like, each weapon has its own attributes. It'll help you more in certain areas than others. And, just a quick note, I find this part of the level really, really annoying. This is probably my least favorite part of the level. But anyways, we're going to get all the way up here. Not Cut Man. We already killed you. Elec Man lays at the top of this ladder. Normally he'd be one of the hardest Robot Masters in the game to fight. Thankfully, we have his weakness, and he is a total cakewalk. As you can see here, we're just gonna absolutely annihilate him. Good, alright, I thought I was gonna die there. So, with that, we just beat Elec Man, which is pretty good if you ask me. And I think, at least as far as this game goes, Elec Man is my favorite Robot Master. I love his design, I like his level for the most part, I love the music in his level, even though it's a Journey ripoff, and I love his weapon. His weapon is one of the greatest in the entire Mega Man series, hands down. But we'll be getting to that more in the next episode when I go and take on Iceman. So, in this episode, we took out Gutsman and Elec Man. In the next episode, we are going to take out the remaining 2 Robot Masters that are Iceman and Fireman. For now, this has been BaconBurgerKing. I hope you're enjoying this series so far, and I will see you all in the next episode.